I am really excited this week because we are doing Evangelion, and my favorite character is no other than Mari. Her finesse in combat is really breathtaking, and it can't be an exciting Evangelion week if we don't have Ayanami-chan. Rei, that said, I really should get the RG unit by Bandai. I love Gunpla, but I won't be doing any on this channel. And if you haven't checked out my video on Radio Eva Asuka, it was phenomenal. So I really got 3 of them Radio Eva series Evangelion pilots from Hobbybanks Japan. So on this channel, I really want to buy figures from different makers so we can create more awareness on the quality of figures various studios bring. But Hobbybanks Japan delivered exceptional figures all 3 times with this Radio Eva figures. We have Mari, Makinami Part 1 and Rei Ayanami Part 2 today. Before we start, I want to let all of you know I really like Mari's box from Part 1. It really acts like a photo box for us to take pictures. Let's get on to it. Mari was a re-release which shipped recently, but Rei was the latest release, so we will focus more on Rei. But without further ado, let's check our pilots out. Both these stands are great as it is. I guess it's really about perspective, and some like stands with a magnificent diorama, but in a neutral colored environment, these simple grey stands look really elegant and complements any light you use. I really like to keep my collection in neutral colors, but we know it's almost impossible. So I really like to recommend the monochrome version of the Radio Eva figures. I really love simple bases, and I'm glad they actually recycled these from Part 1. But it would be nice if they could include their names on the stands. Right now the stands are the same, but they're different size though. Mari's shoes is just really simple leather heels, but I like to turn our attention to Ayanami's Fila shoes. I hope I got that pronunciation right. They are really a collaboration between Fila and Evangelion. The really good news is these clothes are really available for purchase, and the Fila shoes look like an exact miniature of the real item. Crafted phenomenally both on top and on the soles. The holographic strip, although not holographic on the figure, is really a good representation. Mari's shoe on the other hand, I mean, okay, it is what it is, good, but that's all. Rei's tracksuit is pretty normal, but the star here is really Mari's broken jeans in cream. Buttons and waist details are pretty spot on. I mean, for Rei, it is as good as it is. Both come with a long coat. Mari's have accurately represented buttons and pockets, but Rei, on the other hand, the t-shirt is looking alive, and we do have laces that are really flexible. I mean, this is a really basic coat, but I couldn't contain my excitement when they actually replicated the lace fabric with a translucent material. I mean, look at the material separation. You have a really matte surface and it transits into a textured detailed surface. Unfortunately, the actual piece doesn't look very fantastic. I mean, the one that's life size, but anything Rei wears is fantastic. I'm kidding, but it looks quite crazy, huh? Actually, just buy them already. I'm giving them 10 out of 10 at this point of the review. Both are good in craftsmanship and in fan service. The head sculpts here do their job fairly well. I guess you just need to take note that the skin tone for these figures are actually very pale, but it doesn't take out the life from these figures. Also, Mari gets extra points for those really detailed hair. Rei's not bad either, even though she doesn't have flowing hair to display. Her hair is actually shaded with a grey and light grey, and a little tidbit here is, since Mari's figure debuted 2 years ago, they actually painted Rei's eyes with a little gloss, but not Mari's. The next Hobbybanks figure, I will definitely buy it without a doubt. And if you would like me to rank these figures, it's definitely Asuka Part 2 first, followed by Rei and Mari tied. I didn't quite like the Asuka Part 1. I must admit, I don't have it, but I just didn't like the promotional pictures enough to purchase it. Unboxing ends here for this week. Next week, we are back to Azure Lane. I hope you catch the latest events where we have a UR Unzen. I already got hooked into the Azure Lane series, but if you have stayed with me to the end and enjoyed this video, I'd just like to say a big thank you for all of you who have joined me in the unboxing. Do hit the subscribe and notification button to know when I next upload, and I know you are collecting, but don't get burned out. See you in the next episode, and goodbye.